Welcome to Rolf Hitzer Behind the For Sale Sign. Well, I'm really happy today because I have my very first guest. Please welcome Liz Cardno from Century 21 Advanced Realty. I'm so happy that you reached out and said, "Hey, how do I get on the show?"
I know.
It was that simple.
I mean, yeah, it was I thought I'd be in a lineup. I thought maybe I'd be like 40, 50 down the list, but holy, the first one. That's pretty
I only
exciting.
know 4 people.
No, you probably know more. They're probably knocking on your door. But thank you for opening it and let me come in and sit with you behind your sign.
Yeah.
Or beside it or wherever.
Behind it.
I think we're kind of, yeah.
So is it true you're a swinger?
Well, it depends on my mood.
Yeah, it's a little early for this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock.
So one of the things I really, in your email when you first sent out, was that you're a Zach Galifianakis fan.
Love him.
Yeah, and of course the idea came from, beside or in between the two ferns.
Yeah.
So Zach, if you're watching, Liz and I would more than welcome you to come and join us for an interview somewhere in the future. What do you think the odds of that are?
Well, even just a look-alike, maybe. If he doesn't come, we'll take a look-alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny. I like him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So, for those of you watching, Liz has no idea what I'm going to ask her.
Idea.
And here we go.
Okay.
Why real estate?
Why not? How I got into it was I was working at an office job for, 10 years, and I hated it. And one day I just came home and I said to my husband, I can't go in that office anymore. Yeah. Like, it's just killing me. And so a couple of nights later, my son and I were watching that movie, Date Night, with Tina Fey.
Yeah.
And she was a realtor. And so my son said, "Hey, Mom, why don't you become a realtor?" And I'm like, well, I think I can do that. So that was the start of my journey.
Wow.
Tina Fey.
And so what year did you get in?
I got my license in 2011.
So mental math.
12? It's coming on 12 August. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 12 now. Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
That's not easy.
No, it has its ups and downs, man. Like, one day you're, busy, showing homes. The next day there's nothing going on, and you're wondering, what's going on? Yeah. Where do all my people go?
Wow, yeah.
So, yeah, well, I mean, you've been in way longer than that.
Yes, I have, yeah.
I think they were selling houses made out of mud when he got into the business.
Well, yeah, and we used horse and buggy. So I'm kind of feeling special this morning, and the reason is because we have an industry reveal about to happen. So what's going on in your world, and what is changing in our industry specific to you?
Well, it started about a year ago. A couple of the owners in our Century 21 Advanced office decided they wanted to sell their shares, and one wanted to retire and the other one wanted to do something else. So back and forth. It took about a year. But my husband and I, we ended up buying shares from one of the owners. And now we're the proud owners of a real estate brokerage.
Oh, congratulations.
Partners. Yeah, thank you. I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah. All in 11 years.
Yeah.
Right?
It's nuts. It's I'm looking forward. I was the office manager for the last 3 years, so I kind of have an idea, an associate broker on, that end of things. But now I have to learn like the whole back, the financial and that sort of stuff. And then now I'm actually the broker on records too.
Oh,
so,
congratulations.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, comes with a lot of, as you already know, you're dealing with everybody's issues.
Yeah.
Whether it's real estate agents or public, for that matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and
yeah. But I did have a great trainer because I worked with Rolf at Top Producers for a while, and he was a great leader. He really respected the realtors, and you told me that the realtors were your customers.
Yes.
and your clients, and you really cater to them. So
You know, yeah.
that's where I'm kind of focusing my
Awesome.
role model is on you.
Oh, God.
Butter the toast.
Yeah. Hold on, let me swing a little closer. But yeah, I mean, MLS, our foundation of MLS
Yeah.
is cooperation, right?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and through working together, all together we achieve more.
Right.
And the winners of that is the buyers and sellers that
Yeah.
we have the privilege to serve.
That's for sure. Yes.
Yeah. What did you go up?
Lighting off.
Hey, are you new at this? On a swing?
Well, I think my butt's gotten a little bigger since
Mine too.
as a kid.
I think I told you I tested it before you got here. Is this going to hold my weight?
Holy moly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on. Oh my God. Okay.
So I'm going to say it now. You're not a good swinger.
No. I guess you need practice with that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he pick these swings just to say that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
No, this is all impromptu.
Is it real?
Yeah.
I thought we'd go on the teeter-totter and talk about what's up and down.
That was a really Now I'm blushing. I think our videographer Dillon from Zero Media talked me out of it.
Yeah, it would have been hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so responsible.
He is.
Yeah, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklands, a little pocket in between Logan and Notre Dame and King Edward and Keewatin.
Wow.
Very proud of Brooklands. Yeah, I grew up. It was a great little place to grow up. Everybody knew each other. Tons of kids running around barefoot all summer.
Yeah, how things have changed, eh?
Yeah. You know, I hope someday. Well, it looks like, you know, sometimes I go back.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yeah, I do that too, like the house I grew up in.
Yeah.
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 You know, I actually had it went up for sale like in the last decade, and I just went by myself to look at it.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really sad.
Well, you know, yeah. It's just sad because we grow up, like time is flying by, right? And, you know. Yeah. You as a kid, you just want time to go. Oh, listen. And then as an adult, like, stop. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Where's the clocks?
You can F-bomb if you want to.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, did I just?
No, you didn't, but I'm saying you can.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
I'm
a professional.
I'm a professional realtor.
Yeah.
We don't swear.
No, we fucking don't. Favorite restaurant?
Oh my goodness. Favorite restaurant. So right now, like, I live outside the town of Birds Hill, so I'd have to say Jonesy's.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's one of my faves for this, especially for this area.
Yeah, Jonesy's is awesome. Service is great. Shout out to Jana.
Okay, who's that?
Jana.
The owner?
Am I not saying it right? Jana. Sorry, Jana. No, she's one of the servers there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's
nice.
awesome.
Oh, I don't know anybody by first name basis there.
Wow.
So you've lived here all your life?
Winnipeg girl. Yep.
What do you like about living in Winnipeg?
Well, Winnipeg is home, right? And all my friends, family, they're all here. All my family, I have 7 siblings.
Oh my God.
Well, no, sorry. There's 7 of us. I have 6.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I forgot to.
So managing people is what I do.
I have 6.
Yeah.
I have 5 brothers and 1 sister, and we all live still in around the same area, close to each other. Yeah. I mean, we don't get to see each other much, but they're my core. That's, you know. Yeah. Growing up, we didn't need any friends because we had our siblings.
Yeah, you had each other.
Yeah. We grew up in a small house in Brooklands, and.
I don't know if I can ask you this. Like, if of all your siblings, is there one where you go, "That's my best friend"? Yeah, isn't that a heavy question?
You know, all of them were special to me at certain points of my life. Right? You spend more time with each sibling in different parts of your life. So, my sister. I mean, there's just the 2 of us girls. So she's an amazing woman, mother. She's amazing. Like giving. I'm going to cry because she's just,
You got shades on, you're good.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Because she's just really a good person, you
Yeah.
know, so a
Yeah.
role model. She's a bit
my
older
God.
than me. So, yeah, she was our mother growing up, you know, so
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sister. But again, like I have brothers that were different parts again in my life that I spent time with. Like
Yeah.
my brother, who's a year younger than me, in our 20s, we would just go to the bar all night, you know, like we spent time together because that was, you know, your 20s and having
Yeah.
fun and you hung around with each other. But,
Yeah.
you know, so yeah.
That's actually very cool to hear that because, especially in our line of work, like we always see families, not always, we're exposed to families often divided.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad to see that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That is sad. But, you know, I mean, as you get older too, you get life, you get kids, you get spouses, then all of a sudden it's separated, right? Like,
Right.
you know, they start doing their thing, you start doing your thing. And
Yeah.
so, you know.
Yeah. Even like, you know, I always harken back to like when we graduated from high school and you have all these friends.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden decades go by and where they all like, and it's nobody's fault. It's just what you just said. Life gets in the way.
No. I just ran into a guy that I went to high school with. I went to St. James Collegiate.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. I met him and I'm looking at this guy going, he looks so familiar. And I know him from high school. And so as soon as I looked in the yearbook, because you still have the yearbooks.
Yeah.
It's like, that's him. But I never talked to him in school or whatever. I just would see him in the hallway.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, his face stuck with me. And then, you know, we were introduced to him last year. I'm like, hey, you look familiar to me. And sure enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird in high school. I didn't participate in high school.
You didn't?
No, I showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted out as quick as possible too. Yeah.
When on graduation day, my marketing teacher said to me, "What are you going to do?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I'm going to get a job, full-time job, and maybe go to Red River. I don't know." And he said, "Well, why don't you get into real estate?" I'm like, "I'm only what?
Yeah.
I think." And I listened to him. I would be like one of you people. One of you.
Yeah, one of you people.
One of you people. Oh, sorry, I don't think I could. Yeah.
No, I don't care. Yeah. It's a compliment. I'm one of those people.
One of them. Old people. No.
Yeah. One of the elders.
Elders. Yeah. The elders.
Not wise, but elder.
So yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So back to real estate.
Oh yeah.
No. Like my question that I'm leading up to is, you know, COVID was absolutely insane for the people in our profession. There was no off switch, and all of a sudden last summer, interest rates started to rise and go up. And again, you know, I called it the end of COVID crazy happened. Yeah. And here we are. You know, September 2023. Yep. We've had it's almost an ongoing year of rising rates, which has had, to some degree, obviously an impact on our market. But here's my question.
God, good.
Yeah. Well, that was the lead up to the question because you had to have the history.
My mind went off. There's a bird over there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Squirrel. Oh, God.
What was the question?
Oh, so here's the question. Over the next 12 months, so now till September 2024, what is your take on what the market's going to do for home buyers, home sellers? How do you see it going?
Oh my goodness. You know, it's still a struggle for home buyers. There's still those multiple offers. Some areas there's no homes up for sale. Like in St. James, there's really not a lot of inventory out there. I think people are always going to sell their home. Buyers are always going to buy. I hope that interest rates don't continue to go up. Yeah. And, you know, but I see people always going to buy, right?
They always do. It's the beginning of time. Yeah.
You've been through so many different market shifts and stuff. So, I mean, is this something that you've seen? Like, you should probably be the one answering that question.
Well, yeah, we're crystal ball gazing, right?
Yeah,
And I've said this throughout my entire career. I've been wrong often.
What?
look ahead and what the market's going to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we don't know.
Yeah, and I'll harken back to last year.
Yeah.
I don't know how many lenders you talked to, but we had that conversation. Interest rates are going up,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, what do you see happening?
Yeah.
And every single lender I talked to said, wait a year, it's going to come down. Here we are 1 year later, and it's gone up. Exact opposite, right?
I know.
But I'm going to say, you're right. We're involved with essential product.
Yeah.
We need shelter.
Yeah.
And as long as human beings, which we, especially living in Canada, with our seasons, people need to buy, people need to sell.
Yeah.
And that'll never change.
Well, just adapt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People will always be buying.
Yeah. So, three of your favorite movies, if you had to pick, and I know that's a hard one.
Well, obviously date night.
Life changing.
I love rom-coms.
Okay.
That's my I love
That's your jam.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. Anything Adam Sandler does. Oh,
Yeah,
come on,
iconic,
isn't he awesome?
yeah.
50 First Dates. Just go with it.
Yeah.
I think with Jennifer Aniston. What's the one with Meryl Streep and it's called
See, and I don't watch a lot of Meryl Streep movies.
It's a funny one. It's complicated.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Yeah. And I don't know if you watch this on Disney right now. There's the Martin.
I do.
Yeah, and she's in this season.
Murders Only.
That's it. Yeah, Murders in the Building or something.
Yeah, I watched it from season 1, and I said to my husband, you gotta watch this. This is awesome because it's just the third season's a little different. They're giving them little different characters, but the first and second were actually like Steve Martin and Martin Short are just so funny together, right?
Yeah,
and
they are.
Funny note that Steve Martin was a love interest of Meryl Streep in It's Complicated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
And and I think Meryl Streep in this, I think it's the third season that she's in right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
I know, she's pretty good in it. Yeah. She could be the murderer. We don't know.
That is my, I think they're making it look like it's her, but I think it is her.
Yeah, I think it might be. And Tina Fey's in it too.
Yes. Yeah. How wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I keep sliding off this.
Wow. I think you were deprived as a child. No swings for you. You're staying in the house.
No, it's like,
you're locked in the closet.
You're the middle child. Go.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Here, we'll slide your food under the door.
I thought we had another kid around. Where'd she go? I think that's why I talk loud, because I feel like I'm not heard as a child. So, you know how they say, you're
vying for attention?
Yeah. So or I probably might be going, ears are plugged or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, being an only child.
Are you an only child?
I'm an only child, yeah.
Oh. My son's an only child, too.
And does he want siblings?
No.
No?
No.
I did for a while.
Did you?
Yeah, but I'm okay now.
Yeah, no. No. You got all the attention.
Yeah.
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 And you're probably more mature.
Oh, yes, I am. Very.
Well.
I think the cameraman is not agreeing. Dillon from Zero Media, come on.
Oh, Dillon.
What's the biggest challenge that you personally have had in your real estate career?
Oh.
Yeah.
Developing a thick skin.
Okay.
So this job can get a little emotional, right?
Yes.
And things happen, and you have to learn not to take it personal.
And how are you doing with that?
Doing great.
Are you?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is actually.
Okay.
And now being like the owner and a broker, I have to help other agents. Like, don't take it hard. Like, your brother decides he, wants to go another route, or it's just like they don't want to mix family with business, perhaps. So, just let it be. Don't be offended. Take the higher road, and just say thank you. I appreciate that, but
Yeah.
it's all you can do, right?
Yeah, but it is so hard to take, isn't it?
It is.
Mentally,
It is. Well, because it feels like maybe they don't trust me enough. Maybe they don't think I'm competent enough.
Yeah.
It's the competent word, right? That I think maybe they may think that we're not. Yeah. It's not about the money or the fee. It's just about, like, they don't maybe think I can handle it or But I think in most cases, they just don't want to cross family and business. Maybe. I don't know. But I would just say, you just got to let it go.
Yeah.
Let it roll right off your shoulders.
I remember a few years ago, I had put up a property for sale.
Yeah.
And, so went through the mechanics, house sold, and I'm sitting at the kitchen table, and the house is sold. The homeowner says to me, "Do you know yada yada in real estate?" And I go, "Yeah, absolutely." "How do you know her?" And she goes, "Well, it's my cousin."
Oh.
And I said, "Why wouldn't you have hired her?" And instantly she said, "I just didn't want her to know our family business. And sadly, I forgot to call her to let her know, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then she ended up calling me, and I explained the situation. But it happens.
Oh, it happens more than you think, too, eh?
Yeah.
So you just have to, I think, just let it go. Be the bigger person. Don't call that person out. That's not going to help. Just say congratulations. It'll sell. You got a great home.
Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 years has gone by in your career. You bought the company you work at.
Yeah.
Wow. What, Liz, what do you think is the reason? Hello, Goose Gander.
Oh, did you know that they mate for life?
Yes, I was aware of that.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
And now I was driving the other day, and there's this lone goose standing there, and I thought,
did he get lost?
Yeah, no, I think the mate, right? Did the mate get killed? And so there's this loner goose.
Loner goose.
Yeah, kind of. It was one of those moments like, oh, I feel for you.
Or maybe he did it.
Yeah.
He let her into
peck
traffic.
you to death.
He let her into traffic. You go that way, I'll go this way.
A little like fluff or shove.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, so 11 years.
Yeah.
You bought the company you work at. That in itself is amazing. And so my question is, what do you contribute to you personally, your success in this wonderful career we're in?
Good question.
Yeah. And I want to know.
What do I contribute?
What is it that is in, like,
that's in
you to have the success that you have? Like, what would you contribute? What's in you?
Just being me.
Come on.
I know that's lame. That's so lame. But I'm not flashy. I'm not a huge volume producer.
Yeah.
I don't even sell that much anymore because I'm using Rolf as my role model. Like, I will take when family and friends reach out to me, and sometimes I co-list with other agents in our office just to help them.
Yeah.
It's just not about, I guess now it's just not about me. Like, now that I've taken the ownership, it's not about me, I think, but
it never will be.
It never will be, because that's not the type of person I am. I was brought up just to be you and don't be anything other. And so, and when you try to pretend you're some like fancy, and some realtors, they're awesome and they look great and they can do that and it works for them. But for me, I'm who I am, and I think a lot of my clients gravitate to that because they always say they just feel comfortable with me.
Because you're being genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very happy to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is kind of, there's no secret. Like, there's just, be you. Be consistent.
Okay. Is that what you would say to a new agent?
Be consistent, right? Like, show up. Just show up. Be knowledgeable. And get to know the other agents in your office,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's so much knowledge in an office, and the old guys love to talk.
Don't they?
They do. So you can learn so much, and then you get to know them, and then they get to trust you, and then all of a sudden, they have leads coming in that they can't take, so they like you, they trust you.
Yeah.
Here, do you want to take this lead? And then that's how I built my business, was just going to the office and getting to know the agents, and
Yeah.
it's no science. Like, there's no secret, right?
Yeah, there's no secret sauce.
Yeah. No, just do the work, show up, be good at what you do, be knowledgeable, and communicate.
That's the big one. As from broker to broker, that's, I think, the root of the bulk of the problems we deal with is lack of communication.
Lack of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Like, what is this texting and...
Oh, it's the easy way out, isn't it?
Yeah. Pick up the phone.
Yeah, we're in the relationship business.
We are.
And somehow we've lost a little bit of sight to that.
Yeah, I think people agents don't realize they need agents.
Yeah.
And so treat each other good.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Do you like music?
Love music.
Oh, do you go to concerts?
I do.
What's your top 3 concerts of all time?
Tom Petty.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to say this now. One of my regrets. When the last time he was in Winnipeg, I hummed and hawed to get tickets, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Tom
okay.
Petty?
Tom Petty. The Eagles. I saw the Eagles. When I was a kid, they were playing in
At the Downs?
The Downs. And I had my oldest brother was going, and I wanted to go with him. He's like, I'm not taking you with you. And this is in the 70s. And so, I mean, as soon as the first time they came back to Winnipeg, I think it was the Hell Freezes Over tour. Was that the one?
At
the very
stadium?
first one at I think it was at the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to the Hotel California concert.
Did you?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Eagles.
Yeah.
The third one, I got to see Pat Benatar at the casino.
Okay.
Phenomenal. She still can sing.
Wasn't she actually, and I might have the wrong person, but wasn't she trained as an opera singer?
She was.
Okay, yeah.
I thought I heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
She was, yeah,
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I like seeing, going to little bars and seeing live bands.
Yeah.
What's the one? It used to be the Blue Note.
Oh, yeah,
Times Change.
Times Change,
That's a fun place to go.
I've never gone there. I've lived here all my life.
You should go.
Yeah.
You should also go to the bowling alley on Park Bowling Alley. They have you can bowl, and there's bands playing while you're bowling. Got to do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's Park Lanes.
Okay.
On Osborne.
Yeah.
Osborne? Yeah. Yeah.
Do you go to Folk Fest?
No, my son does.
Same with mine.
Zach loves it. He's just in love with. Oh, he's already talking about next year how they're going to set up the campsite, what they're going to do, and. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I've never.
Yeah, me neither.
And I just lived 5-10 minutes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And you've never been?
I've never been either.
That's weird.
Yeah. And one of the prominent real estate lawyers, first name David.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. I wonder who that could be. But he is, I think, over 40 years he's been going to that. Has not missed a year.
That's insane.
It is, yeah.
We were on a boat in Mexico, and some lady asked where we were from, and we said, "Oh, we're just in a town, Birds Hill, outside of Winnipeg." And she's like, she was from Texas, and she's like, "Yeah, I've been there. I would go to the Folk Fest in Birds Hill, the park." I'm like, "Get out!" From Texas, y'all.
So you've lived here all your life.
Yes.
And now you have either a family member or best friend coming to Winnipeg as a tourist. And if you had only one place to take your out-of-town guest as a tourist, where would you go?
Do I have to go to Winnipeg, or can I take them out of Winnipeg?
Okay. I'll play the scene for you. I'm your oh my God, I'm a family member from overseas. I live in Europe because a lot of our forefathers have immigrated to Canada.
Yes.
So now I'm coming to see Canada and to see my family. It's you.
Yep.
Where would you take me?
I would take them. We have a cabin out near, it's White Sands, near Lakeshore Heights, down 59 North.
Yeah, yeah.
I would take them out there, and I'd take them to Grand Beach. I would take them to all the East Beaches because I just love that area.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, when we're not here, that's where we are.
No.
And it's just such untouched land. There's so much untouched land, hey?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. We're very lucky.
Yeah, we are. We are. So that's where I would go. That's why I take them to my cabin.
Now, I don't know if I read this somewhere, but Grand Beach, isn't it like one of the top 5 beaches in North America?
Just for the sand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that white sand, like you don't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Like it's beautiful sand. But yeah, and they've got boardwalk there now, and you know they're trying. And Gimli, I take them to Gimli too.
Yeah.
I like Gimli. It's kind of fun.
Lake Winnipeg, what a gem.
I know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think this is the last question. If you could give the public, possibly watching this show, real estate show, what piece of advice would you give either a home buyer or a home seller today? If they were thinking of selling or thinking of buying, you pick. What advice would you give that person?
Trust your realtor. You hired them.
Yeah.
You're spending time with them. Trust what they say. They got your back. They have the skill. They have the knowledge. Just trust them. Don't second guess them because they want what's best for you. So you got to just listen to them. Listen to them. Don't listen to your neighbor.
Yeah, the real expert, the neighbor?
The neighbor.
Yeah. Hey, let me call my plumber to get the proper real estate advice that I need. That person?
Listen to your realtor.
What if you don't trust your realtor?
Oh, then that's a whole new issue.
Isn't it?
That's a whole new topic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes sellers, they want things happening fast and it's hard. I find the selling end is more the business side of it, of the business.
Yeah.
Like it's very business. So sellers, they have this expectation and things aren't moving along. It's like they lose faith in you. So you have to communicate to them. Don't just go, let 2-3 weeks go by and not talk to them.
Yeah.
Like you need to be in contact with them to show that you're on it. You're doing your best you can. Maybe let's work this out. But sometimes they do lose faith. And
that's almost full circle communication.
Communication.
You tell them.
I'm all about the communication till I don't want to communicate anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So last time we saw each other was not under the best of circumstances, but it was good to see you.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't fun.
No.
That wasn't fun.
No, that wasn't fun, but it was good to see you.
But it was nice to see you in the fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're always smiling.
Oh,
you always have a big smile.
Thank you. I don't even realize that.
it's just on his face all the time.
So, not going to lie, my arse is getting sore.
Okay. Well, my old lady hips ain't appreciating the swing.
How do you think we should sign off? A little bit of a swing and a wave?
Let's do a swing.
And a wave.
Hold our hands.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
do it again.
Hold on, this is unedited. We gotta do this
ready?
again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yay! Thank you so much, Liz.